welcome Valkyries of Midgard. My name is Torres. I'm here to give you 8 tips to be prepared for the beta reader process. These tips I'm giving you are based on my experience and from following really great author tubers here on YouTube. Click up here to check out these videos I watched. If you don't know what beta readers are, they are a person who reads a work of fiction before it is published in order to mark errors and suggest improvements, typically without receiving payment. So there you go. Beta readers are there to help you find problems in your manuscript so that you can fix them. Now that you know this, there are of course a certain etiquette that you must know. Are you all ready? Here we go. Tip number 1. Now, as you are the one looking for beta readers to come read your manuscript, try to create a sort of help wanted sign that holds the basic info of your story and what you need from beta readers. Info such as title, age category, book genre, all that jazz. As for what you want from beta readers, ask them for their name, age to see if you are comfortable with having them read your story and that they are the appropriate age, what their favorite book genres are to see if your book is up their alley, their email and or social media accounts so that you can try and find them and get in contact with them. Basically anything book and reading related. You don't have to go super detailed, and you definitely shouldn't be invasive. Remember, you only want people to read your unpolished manuscript, so make sure they will have all the information needed to know what it is they will be reading, and you should get some information in return to easily contact them. Tip number 2. Make sure you are clear on what you want your beta readers to focus on. If it's the first round, have your beta readers focus on the story, plot, characters, world building, all that awesome jazz. You don't have to have them focus on grammar if you don't want them to, but remember, beta readers are not editors, so don't expect them to find all your grammar errors. If this is your final round, have your beta readers look at anything specific, or just continue to treat these beta readers like your first round. Just have them look for anything they find wrong with your manuscript and allow them to make suggestions to better your manuscript. Whatever they say, you don't have to do them. You just have to think them over and see if what they said can actually work for you and your story. So don't be a dick. Tip number 3. Make sure your manuscript is as complete as possible. Remember, when it comes to readers, we come in various reading speeds. Some read fast, while some read slow. If you have as much of your manuscript done, then once your beta reader is finished with a part, section, whatever of your manuscript, you can easily and quickly provide them with the next part. So just make sure you are prepared for both fast and slow readers. Tip number 4. While your beta readers are reading your manuscript, there is something you need already finished. At least, it should be finished before the process begins. But if it isn't, make sure your questions for your questionnaire is complete just after sending out your manuscript to them. Depending on whether or not you have your beta readers read by chapter, part, sections, or the manuscript as a whole, your questions should follow what they read. The questions should range anywhere from what are your initial thoughts on what they read to on a scale and prediction. If you would like an entire video on what questions I myself ask my beta readers, then please feel free to say so in the comments below, please. Tip number 5. Once everything is sent, now it's time to play the waiting game. Just sit back and relax. If you want to work on something else, then feel free to work on something else. But it might be a bit before you hear anything from your beta readers. If you gave your readers deadlines, then check with them the day after to make sure they have enough time to read the manuscript. Please only check with them if they've gone a day or 2 after your deadline. If you don't have a deadline, then check with them every 2 weeks if you haven't heard from your readers. If after 3 or 4 days you haven't heard from them after that initial checkup, then it's time to consider your losses and drop them from your beta reading process. Please don't spam your betas because of your impatient ass. Got it? Tip number 6. Don't be a dick. Remember that these beta readers are here to read your manuscript because you asked them to find errors, problems, issues, whatever with your manuscript. And if you can't handle other people finding these issues and even receiving critique from them, then you shouldn't be writing a book in the first place. Or even taking part in anything art related. Just saying. Tip number 7. When you are following beta readers to make suggestions, just say thank you and that you will think about what they suggested. It wouldn't hurt to see if whether or not what your beta reader suggested will work for your manuscript or not. But at the end of the day, the decision of what your beta reader suggested is yours. While getting them to read your manuscript, the least you can do is think about what they said. Again, just saying. Tip number 8. Now, this is a plus, but why not think of a prize for your beta readers? One writer friend of mine is going to place my name in their books acknowledged. For me, I plan to give my beta readers arcs of my novella, The Call for Phoenix Pride, after I publish it. Or, I'm in the process of publishing it. You don't have to go massive with the prize, just a little something as a thank you for having and letting people read early versions of your manuscript. Just a thought. Now, I think that's it. I hope these 8 tips help you be a friendly and understanding writer-author to beta readers. So if you find these tips helpful, then please hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you want to stay up to date on my endeavors and want to support me, then please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. Links will be down below. Also, if you like me and my videos, then subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you can be notified every time I upload new videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing writing journey. Adios!